Hi everyone, it's Angela. I hope that things are good and groovy in your life. I decided to hold my phone because I just did a video and I didn't really like the way it looked. So here we are. Here we are. Some of you will know that from You and I, You and I, You and I. And you know, I'm old school. Okay, I got this really odd fly hair. Okay, so here's the deal. So, okay, let me find the camera. So, I got approved for my surgery. I got an approval letter from my insurance company. It's been about 3 weeks now. So I got the approval letter, and then in the letter they told me they'd be sending a letter to the surgeon to let them know that I was approved, and so the process could go from there. Now I was waiting around. I don't want to like be that patient that's constantly calling the office, so I decided to wait around for Marcy Bauer's office to give me a call, and they didn't. So I called them today. I was like, "Girl, what's up? What y'all doing? What's going on?" And they were like, "Oh, girl, we got that letter. I'm so sorry. We just neglected to call you." So they literally did, forget to call me, and so we can figure out the next step. So the next step is, as soon as I give them $1,000, they will give me a date of surgery. So that's where I'm at, and I'm super, super, super stoked. I'm super excited, and I decided to take a loan out of my 401k because I have to do $1,000 deposit. My out-of-pocket share of the cost is $3,400. That's a $400 deductible, and $3,000 of that is my 20% share of what my insurance will not cover. And so then I'll pay the $1,000, and then I'll have a $2,400 balance due. But once I pay the $1,000, I get the surgery date. So I submitted an application to my 401k to get a loan for $2,400 because that's all I can get, which is fine. And then as soon as I get that, and I'll pray for me. Hopefully, there's no reason why I won't. I'll give them that money, then I'll have $1,000 left that I'll have to pay off. I'm super excited. Like, it's really happening. Like, when I got that letter a couple of weeks ago, I was so happy. I was like, this is happening. This is happening. I'm so mentally ready. I'm physically ready. Although I have fallen off my diet. Like, I have been on point. My body has been like, yes, yes. I had to finally, one of the perks of being on hormones, especially for those of us who are really skinny, is that it gives you weight. Like, I have curves because basically, I put on, when I started hormones, I put on about 40 pounds. I was about 145 when I started my transition. And I blew up to, at my biggest, 190. Now, I've maintained pretty much my adult life. A good 152, 155 has been my entire adult life. Mind you, I was 32 when I started, hormones. So, I was healthy. I was just really skinny. 145 pounds, 147 pounds at 6'1". I was super skinny. So I didn't mind having all that weight. But for me and my body, I was a little unhealthy. I could feel the weight in my knees. I had a gut that would hang over. I felt very feminine fat, though. I had to tell you, I'm fat. I had a fat ass, nice thighs. And then, of course, the excess went to my boobs. But I just really wanted to get healthy, so I changed my diet. And just from changing my diet, I lost a good 15 pounds once I got really consistent. So now I'm down to a good 165. That's been my I'm going to call that my fighting weight. And my body is tight. Like, I didn't lose my curves, which I was really nervous about. I did lose my boobs. Like, my boobs, they just went away. Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. That's from me to my boobs. But that's okay because I'm healthy. I have amazing energy. Now, this is what I've discovered turning 40. I know a lot of y'all forget, but yes, I'm 40. My energy is shit. Like, if I, binge eat all weekend, like eating a bunch of sugar, processed foods, fast food, all that kind of stuff, my energy is a shit. It takes a long time for me to recover. If I have alcohol, I have ridiculous hangovers that last for days. It's just not worth it anymore. So in order for me to feel young and spirited, I have to eat really clean. The only beverage that I'm drinking is water. I'm eating really clean. I'm eating a lot of fish. I'm eating a lot of vegetables. But again, I told you guys I fell off. But I'm getting back on. I haven't really gained any weight though, but I just know for me, my energy is not right. So that's part of me preparing for surgery. The other part is I'm gonna have to hustle and up my income because, I want to stay in San Francisco. I'm gonna get there like 4 or 5 days before and then be there for like a week after. So I'm gonna be there for like a couple weeks. And one of my friends suggested that I just rent like an apartment. I was like, girl, that's such a good idea. An apartment, or it's like a small house or something. That way people can come and like visit and like be with me, and like, it takes a chunk off the expenses to make it more enticing for my loved ones to come and spend that time with me while I'm in San Francisco initially, because I don't want to like travel right away, right after surgery. I'm going to take my time. And I want to buy new underwear, of course. And I'm gonna, so I'm putting some money aside for that. And so travel expenses, and then of course all my aftercare products. So I have to have tons of lube. I get dilators, but I might want my own set of dilators. We'll see about that. And then I need a bunch of pads. It's just a bunch of stuff that I need. That's an expense. So I got to do that. And that's it. Oh, and I want to, do some things around my house to make my house a little bit, I'm looking around, to make my house a little bit more comfortable so that I'm going to be home for 6 weeks. So 4 to 6 weeks. I'm going to take as much time as I can. So a good 6 weeks. So, yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait to give them that that money, that grand. I'm hoping that I'll get this money from my 401k within the next 2 weeks, and then I'll have a surgery date. I feel so blessed. I'm so grateful that this is really happening. I was starting to feel like, this, I don't know if I'm going to get approved or it's going to take forever, and I'm hating Indiana and I'm hating my job. I just can't. Maybe I'll just figure it out some other way, but I'm going to hang in there and get this surgery done and then move on with my life. It's like, I feel like I'm preparing to be liberated, because that's how I felt when I got my orchiectomy. Out of the blue, I just felt like super liberated, and I just feel like I'm about to liberate myself again. I'm just at that point in my transition. I've been living full-time for 8 years. I've been on hormones for 9. I'm just ready to, like, tucking needs to be a thing of the past. I don't need that in my life anymore. So, I feel really, really, really blessed. So I'm going to leave it here. I will continue to update you guys. I have some videos that I want to post, just some things I want to talk about, the ways I've been sort of cleaning my body. I decided to stop using aluminum-based deodorants, and I've been trying to defluoride my body, and I have noticed differences because of that, and I'm going to share that in a video. There's one of my viewers sent me information so that I could do a reading on him, and I've not forgot about you, but I wanted to set up a time to for us to speak, to make it easier. So I'm going to do that. I am going to be doing readings now, so I need to find information for that. I need to build a website for that. But just look for all of that information. It'll be coming. I don't like to make too many promises because I'm a huge procrastinator. It's part of my life's journey, is healing that part of my life. So I'm going to leave it here. As always, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I love you so very much. Mwah, 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 mwah. Peace and blessings.